from the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Oakland A's and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Angelo Conway, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Stepping into the box, Manny Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Left fielder, Manny Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Next up for the A's, Robbie Drew, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. A very fine afternoon for baseball, 67 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in for Oakland, Thomas Carrasco, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The payoff pitch one more time. Squared that one up just a little late. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Delgado. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Angelo Conway, and the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. The Padres lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Frederick Bowles. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the stretch, runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side because you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by. If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in, Jimmy Reeves. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Greer, base runner at first with one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box now, Ned Higgins, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 6 home runs, and 29 driven in. Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Delgado sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Padres lead it 4-1. Stepping up to the plate, Leonard Harden. 9-1-2 due up.
Leonard Harden.
High in the air out to center field. Scope has a play. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Manny Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Lemons going back on it, onto the party porch, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the box, Robbie Drew. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas Carrasco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Padres lead it 5-2. Ready for another chance, Frederick Bowles. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gabriel is under it. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Sims comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Kurt Greer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 0-2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Jimmy Reeves. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres lead it 5-2. Striding in once again, Angelo Conway. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Conway is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Leading off the inning, Ned Higgins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ned Higgins.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Sam Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Sam Cruz.
In there, strike 1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Higgins gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Manuel over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Hernandez.
Left fielder, Manny Hernandez.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. And he'll step off. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Two runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday. Digging in once again, Angelo Conway, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Conway.
First pitch coming, here it is. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
3 runs already home here. Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Ray Delgado.
Ray Delgado.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Another good half inning in the books for the Padres. These folks may be on a beach before long. More matinee baseball here on a win. Digging in now, Robbie Drew. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the box now, Thomas Carrasco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Scope, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready for another shot now. Frederick Bowles, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Hard liner to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. Ready once again, Josh Sims. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Still 8-2. Ready now, Kurt Greer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Jimmy Reeves.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And he just misses with a curveball. Greer on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now batting.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Hernandez moving to his left. 2 gone. Jesus Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Jesus Sanchez.
A fastball that just misses inside. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. The 2-0. Taken, strike 1, outside corner. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Sanchez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Lemons is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1, still 8-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manny Hernandez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gabriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one.
The right fielder, number 18.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Drew. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Striding into the box, Thomas Carrasco, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in now for San Diego, Angelo Conway. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Bowles is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Angelo Conway earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Leonard Harden was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
1 error.